everyone! Welcome back to the Red 5 Tavern. Tonight we are playing Chapter 5 of the Deadfall Summoning, the Grand Maester. So, let me check that level for Aaron. It's the Aaron volume check. So yes, our heroes have come full circle in the early morning hours after their grand opening abruptly ended. They've helped Captain Axor defeat the last of an undead horde, amassing at the South Keep's second floor jail cell, housing Layara Bristwind. And somehow, an undead crow is involved. So there we go. There we go. So tonight we have the pleasure of playing with, we have Kelly playing Tatari, we've got Cody playing Eerie, and we've got Spencer playing Gibble. Welcome, players. I hope you guys are doing well.
Yes.
So far, so good.
I'd like to dedicate this episode to Torga, who can't be with us tonight because she's off saving the world.
AKA her husband. No, absolutely. Let's just hope and she gets back safely, and he's in a safe spot, not on the side of the road or anything. But yes, so yes, we'll dedicate this one to Torga for sure. So she's here in spirit, as all our players are. So we're all there. So we are picking up this adventure right after, literally, the moment that Axor turned to you and said he heard them say, "Free Bristwind." And that is like resonating in your head and trying to figure out what that means. And is there what's the implication of that? And he, like, you healed him, so he's looking good, but he's battle weary. And he looks at you guys and sort of looks at the situation, and he says, "This is not somewhere you should be." And from the jail cell, somewhat near the back, "Agreed. They should be exiled on Tar Islands. What we do need is adequate forces to protect me." And you, of course, all recognize that soothing, pleasurable voice of Layara Bristwind from her. You sort of turn around and you look, and she's got like a studio apartment for a jail cell. I mean, she's not like rattling her coffee cup. Nobody knows. Little spaceballs there. But no, she's got, like, it's very wide. It's the entire width of the second floor, and it's sizable. It's like probably 60, 70 feet across, and it goes back, and she's got like some privacy curtains and stuff. And so it's like it's definitely a cush jail cell. So interestingly enough, but of course she still has her tood about her. And yeah, so what would you guys like to do? So like I said, Axor's like, he's basically realizing that, you guys are basically in a jail cell. You guys were the prime reason why she's in jail. Sort of somewhat not exactly a kosher sort of meeting here of villains and heroes. So he's like trying to get you guys sort of shuffled off of here. And you also hear like commotion downstairs. It sounds like guards sort of coming into the jail, sort of working together. Nothing threatening or anything. So yeah. Okay. So what would you guys like to do?
Eerie's going to turn to.
Oh, go ahead, Eerie.
Oh, Torga. Or not Torga, Tatari. Torga.
I'm gonna tap Axor on the shoulder and say, this is how you treat a criminal who tried to off your queen?
Well, this wasn't my choice, but this is the only facility that had what we needed to keep her in check. Magic users. How many do we have magic users here tonight? All three of you?
No.
Oh, just Atari?
Just.
Okay.
No.
Well, you do can't.
Oh, you do?
You got your cantrips.
Well,
yeah, he's got his fireball.
Right.
Yeah.
I have thaumaturgy, but that's all Gibble can do.
What's that? That's the.
It's like the one
But
that
that
can,
is a
make
spell?
voice boom. It's a cantrip. Yeah.
Well, that's
Is
okay.
that
That's
the
an
one that
innate
booms your
magical
voice?
ability.
Yeah. Manifest a minor wonder, so voice can boom, causes flames to flicker, bright and dim.
Oh, that's
Harmless
how I give
tremors.
people his meat blanket.
I've had this, but I don't know if I've ever used it as Gibble. So just some meta talk.
Just give no
Erie and Tari, be surprised whenever Gibble pulls it out.
That sounded so bad.
Oh Lord.
Just act
Or
surprised
good.
when I pull it out. It's all right.
I kind of feel Grist would say maybe saying that right now, or good. I would like then all three of you to roll, please, an Arcana check.
Sure.
4.
That would be a natty one with
Natty
a plus
one.
2, so 3.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's all up to you, Datari.
That is 12 plus 11. 12
Wow.
plus 11.
Whoa.
23.
I'm a sorceress. I have lots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
You are the actual.
And
magic
so-
boss.
As Axor says those words that this is the only facility what we needed to keep her in check. Torga, you immediately. Torga, jeez, wow, that was weird. That's 2 of us.
We miss you, Torga.
So Datari, you immediately turn around and in the commotion of getting up here and helping Axor and healing and all this, you see that there's this stone behind you, and it is covered in runes.
Oh.
And you realize that it's like a magically enchanted stone,
Right.
and the emanating energy from it has you on high alert, and you feel that your magic abilities are greatly impacted by it.
Oh. Okay. Is that your answer there, Axor?
And as you're noticing that, Erie is exploring his navel because he rolled a nice natty 1. He doesn't realize anything at all in this situation.
I thought that's where I put this chip. Oh, that doesn't taste like it used to.
Wait.
I don't know if that was a chip.
Is there more where that came from? I could use a little something to eat. That wasn't that bad.
So gross.
Those damn natty ones. So he says, I'll explain downstairs. And then so he shuffles you guys downstairs, and you guys get down there, and then you see through the doors and some of the windows downstairs, it's dawn at this point. It's about 5:00 in the morning. And he says to you guys that it's a stone of anti-magic, and it projects into her cell, and it's a cone of anti-magic. And by the time it gets to her cell, that covers all of her cell. So yes, it's wide, but it's on purpose. So the direction of the cone was laid that way to cover her entire cell. So while she may have the comfort of space, she has the discomfort of no magic whatsoever.
If you would have just dropped the stone on her, we wouldn't have had to worry about this.
He's got a point there.
Well, the stone was built over 100 years ago in a joint venture with all the 8 members of the Octagon Alliance to have at least one facility that can house a single or multiple magic users. And dispel any of their ability to cast, therefore rendering them powerless of the magics. It was massively expensive for what I hear, and the glyphs that are written and engraved inside the stone are of an extremely rare and arcane combination and language, and multiple languages, which defies some of these spells. From what I understand, this anti-magic spell is typically something that is cast and its duration is for a certain time. This stone is constantly casting it and radiating it out. So it is with great care and thanks that we had this stone in the Castle Iron Bridge to be able to take care of Layara Bristwind.
That's all well and good and everything, but you know, it would be a lot cheaper to just let one of those wyverns like pluck out her eyes.
Hell, you could have let me do it. I would have done it for free.
All the more reason why you guys should not be here.
I swear I'm not keeping a jar of eyes on me.
Do you have a jar of eyes? I would
Not
love
on
to
me.
have a jar of eyes. Oh, think of all the things I could do. Oh man.
I
gotta
do
talk
happen to
this
have a
out
jar
there.
of I have a jar of fucks though.
A jar of fucks?
Yep, jar of fucks.
What the hell?
Oh,
Not
a
a jar-
jar of fucks.
Yeah, not a jar of eyes.
A
Jar of fucks.
Okay,
Nice.
I thought you said bucks, like money
Like,
or
here.
deer.
No.
I think Allison
Speaking
Chance
of-
has a jar of flies. Yes.
You know what the cheapest meat there is, right? Deer balls.
No.
Deer
they're under a
balls.
buck.
They're under a buck.
They're under...
Great grandma used to tell that one all the time at Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, of course. Oh my god. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Axor is sort of like literally, sort of shoving you guys outside the door. You're inside like a, protected area. Not that he's not ungrateful, but he's just trying to keep things proper. And like you guys heard, the jail cell is filling. There's still the various miscreants and ne'er-do-gooders in their jail cells on the first floor, but this is just a regular cell. These are not. There's nothing magical about these, but you do see under what you guys now saw as that stone of anti-magic. There's like massive support systems under this, like literally leading up to there. So. It was built specifically, or at least the second floor is added specifically for that purpose. So, and as you guys are shuffled out, you see, the city's getting awake. The city's waking up. It's just past dawn. But what you do see is a lot of troop movements of both the Royal Guard and the City Guard sort of deploying in this area because, of course, this has been one of the incursion points. So again, Axor thanks you, and now it's up to you guys. It's like I said, about 5 a.m. in the morning, and it's been a long fucking night.
Okay. As I walk out of the prison, I'm just gonna shout, "Bye, Layara! Don't let the one-ply chafe your ass!"
Wow.
I can't believe they got one ply. I've just been using
Yeah.
unwilling rodents.
Oh! What? Eerie.
Unwilling?
Why?
Oh, man. Torga's gotta have a talk with you, man.
Oh my god.
Well, admit the tail makes a nice kind of pull so you can pull it back. And
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Ah. Did you kill the rat first?
no, that would be inhumane. Because then I'd have to do something with it, and I'm not going to eat it after that. That's just messed up.
Especially after that first time.
The first one's just a doozy.
Torga's like, Eddie, what did I tell you?
Oh, you're disgusting, you rat bastard. Okay, so what do you guys do?
Rat bastard.
Because the fugly wyvern is probably, yeah, it's definitely closer than my cushy royal condo. I'm going to ask Erie and Gibble if I could crash at the Wyvern for a couple hours.
Absolutely. As long as it's not in my little area.
Oh, trust me, Gibble. You can have your little area, Gibble. I promise.
Yeah, I think we ought to go back. I'm getting pretty tired. It's been a long ass night.
Very long night. Is that the sun we're starting to see? Oh,
It
no.
hurts. It hurts.
Well, you're not supposed to look at it. Fuck me. They say I'm the dumb one.
I need some sleep. I need sleep.
I need another mug of mead. Then maybe some sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sorry.
you guys sort of walking through the city, making your quickest way back to the Fugly Wyvern. So you're seeing, people going back and forth, merchants and farmers going to and fro, and actually you see an egg vendor. I don't know if you guys still need eggs, but you see eggs there if you want to pick any up before you get back to the Fugly Wyvern. But if not, don't worry about it. But it's funny how the contrast between the night that you guys spent going through what you did, and everyone sort of wakes up without really much of an idea of what's going on, and back to normal, or still normal situation with the city, and you guys get back to the Fugly Wyvern, and so where everything's as it should be, and the everything's locked up, nothing's happened. So where are you going to sleep, Datari?
I asked Torga if I could share a bed with her because I know she has a little apartment in the back.
Okay.
And, I just curl up next to Torg's.
Okay. And Ira, you have your space there, and so do you as well, Gibble, right?
Yep.
I do, but I'm gonna go grab a mug of mead and sit by the fireplace and fall asleep leaning up against the fireplace.
Okay.
Don't catch on fire.
Not enough alcohol in this mead for that. I tried.
Okay, so you guys relax. So Erie, you're sort of relaxing and sort of playing the night over, and you hear a knock at the front door. Now you've locked everything again, I'm assuming, right? Because you guys aren't. Oh, sorry, I got to do my Brad special effect here. So you're sitting relaxing, watching the fire, and ooh, huh?
Oh, there, fucker! Son of a bitch!
You need more time to sleep. Tell him to go away.
You're already asleep, Gibble.
Oh.
He's talking in
Gibble
his
falls
sleep
asleep. He's basically got his head planted on the floor, and his butt's like a sleeping dog yoga pose. He just fell asleep in this most uncomfortable looking position.
These rumors go away.
Erie's gonna go check the door and open it. Yeah.
And you see it's Dan, the father of Caden, and I didn't realize you were here. I don't want to disturb you. I just want to come by and tell you in person that I won't be able to work for several days while the family's in mourning. I didn't want to just drop a note or send a letter. I wanted to come in person and tell you that.
Thank you for coming in person, but we kind of anticipated that, buddy. That's why we gave you the gold so you didn't have to work.
Well, I don't want to leave you in the lurch, so I appreciate that. But well, I will come by again and speak to you once the family is more settled.
Take your time.
All right. So he, thanks you again for everything, and you're able to get back to your relaxing by the fireplace. And you gently fall asleep, as do you all. And with the long rest, you have all leveled up, and all additional spells and feats and features as that comes with it with each year. Now it's just one level, so if you got a split level, you got to assign it to one of them. But yes, you're all at leveling up at this point.
I'm so shy of you.
I feel like I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
Coffee first.
During your sleep.
During my sleep. Waking up anxious and ready to some hell.
But first, coffee.
There you go.
Yeah, we can.
Priorities. So you guys wake up. So let's see, it's maybe like 6 o'clock. You all fall asleep. Then 8 hours from that, it's going to be 6. So about very early afternoon, you guys wake up, and you hear, like, you smell, Eerie. You smell and you hear some activity in the kitchen, and Datari, you smell coffee. Gibble, you smell things, but you don't really care.
I'm still passed out.
And, yeah, there you go. He's sleeping in. He's not. He's getting his long rest plus 4.
Lazy goblin.
And
That's our boy.
So you guys, so that's the situation. You guys wake up, you feel refreshed, you've gotten your level up, and clearly someone's in the back, in the kitchen, making some stuff and sort of getting ready for grand opening day post 1, plus 1.
Erie's going to make his way to the back to find out who's back there.
And you see it's Irina. She's just cooking her stuff. And Mr. Eerie, it's so good to see you. It's been quite a night, and I so appreciate you taking me back. It was frightful evening. How have you been? Did you sleep well?
Less talking, more drinking.
Erie's going to open a cabinet and pull out a bottle of something and dump it in his mug, and then just put it back and shut the thing. And
So I'm glad to see you're doing well. How is everyone else? I thought you were having technical issues. No, you're drinking.
Drinking. Oh, that's better. Everybody else, they're all sleeping as far as I know. Pretty sure we all survived.
Your Gibble. the smallest character with the loudest snoring.
Although we did bring somebody new back, I don't remember where the fuck he's at.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure I gave him the key to my room and told him to sleep there.
Oh, Jackass, that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot about
jackass.
Jackass.
Did you say Jackass or Jackass?
No, I said jackass.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's his name.
Okay. Well, since it's not the grand opening, I'm making somewhat more regular style volumes of food for later, snacks and items like that. I don't know what you want to do. I know that last night was quite traumatic, but I figured that you'd still want to open today and have regular business.
Fuck yeah, we want to open today. Gotta make money somehow.
Okay, and so she sort of smiles and sort of goes back to her work of preparing the finger foods and all that kind of stuff. And like, you're woken up now, Tatara, you definitely smell a fresh pot of coffee. It has already been brewed by Irina.
I just walk in, find the coffee, pour a cup.
How are you this morning, Miss Tari? Oh, I thought you were going to do the finger leg. Eerie did.
You want a little something extra in that cup?
Not yet.
Lightweight!
Listen, dwarf, nobody talks to me before coffee.
You're funny thinking I listen.
I
So
turn
it's
around
about-
and go back
okay,
out
yep.
and grab the... I'm going to grab the douche ball out of Gibble's pocket since he's still asleep. And I just walk away.
So, Gibble, you have no idea this is going on. You are
Nope.
absolutely
Nope.
sound asleep.
Still sound asleep, butt up, So
But Yeah, I sort of picture like Yoda when he's going through Luke's little box there in Empire Strikes Back. Little round butt poking out there, throwing things out of the room.
Yeah. I thought, what the hell is a rubber chicken doing in there?
Oh.
Eerie, he has a rubber chicken in his pants.
I wouldn't touch that.
Ugh. Sorry, drops the chicken.
So, you guys are sort of milling about. It's about an hour has passed. It's about 3:00, and again, Eerie, you hear another knock at the front door because it is locked still.
Eerie walks back over to the front door.
We're still closed. We'll open in about 2 hours.
And you hear the voice that you've heard before, and it's Idrith. In fact, he goes, "I thought maybe you'd want to talk a bit before you guys open up."
Eerie opens the door.
So it's him.
Maybe.
Look, I've got some information. I thought, I left last night. Geez, you look like shit. What happened?
No, this is normal.
Okay. Well, you look shittier than you did last night when I left.
You were also intoxicated when you left.
Yeah, I don't think so. I had one frostbite giant drink, I think, and that was about it. But anyways, yeah, I
Did
just
the little
figured we
fat
want to
guy
talk.
make it?
Yes.
Yeah, you were intoxicated.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Come in. Let's sit down at the bar.
Eerie shuts
right.
the door and locks it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Because Torga's going to kick his ass if she finds out he didn't do it again.
Yeah.
Eerie sits down at the bar and starts picking up pieces of bread, of crumbs and stuff, and eating them.
Oh. Okay, so Idrith is sort of like looking at you and like sort of weirdly. Okay. Yeah. So I got some information for you. Look, I know we talked about some things and what you're looking to get from me, and look, I just want to just reset this whole thing. I get it. It didn't come off 100% the best I would like to have made that. All right. It's I just want to, like I said, we weren't always above board, but we've changed our ways in the past 6 months since Bristwind has been in the South Keep, and we've helped people. We've done some good stuff, and the more people we bring on board, we help more of each other. And I think that you guys clearly have the muscle, but also the brains and the brawn.
Yeah, I'm kind of a complete package.
Yeah, all of you are great together. Right. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have multiple personalities, but okay.
so he says, I can confirm that Velvet Jack is the landlord. They're one and the same. And
No shit.
yeah. Oh, you already knew that?
No, I'm surprised.
Okay. So yeah, I worked through our network and then he is confirmed. But I also found out that his actual name is Seamus Jack. So all these people are all the same.
Seamus.
What's wrong with Seamus?
Nothing.
Okay, just waiting for the shameless or whatever. I don't know. I have like PTSD with my names. His name is Tim.
Kim.
It's Tiny Tim.
Paul.
Just don't name him Peter.
And just got that one. And he goes, look, I also found out something huge that maybe can help. I also found out the location of one of their safe houses in the southern trade town area.
Pray do tell.
Okay, so I'm going to show you the map here. Sorry, the revised city map here. Let me present this. Let me bring this up. Okay, there's that one.
Oh, that was not a breadcrumb. That was a fingernail.
Oh,
Jesus.
Terrible.
Come on, where is it?
We need something harder to wash those down.
Okay, share screen. Okay. All right, let me know when you guys can see that. You can see that here?
Yep.
You good? All right. So
I don't know about good.
the new area here is right here. And of course, this is the South Keep, and this is the Rested Owl. What did you call it last week, Tatari? The rusty, what was it?
The crusty owl.
Crusty owl.
Crusty owl, that's what it was. Right. So that's where that, so he identifies that for you, and it's called the City Bakery. That's one of their new, one of their safe houses. So yeah, so.
So is he there
That's pretty
most
big.
of the time?
I don't know. I just know it's one of their safe houses that we've identified. We've seen them. Different operatives go in there. There's no pattern to them. We don't know what the landlord looks like. We don't know anything. We just know that this is one of their safe houses in that area, and it's near that Rested Owl, or well, what used to be the Rested Owl. But yeah,
What happened to the owl?
it was burnt down overnight. The water brigade actually headed into there, and this morning it was burnt down early this morning, and the water brigade was there, but yeah, it was burnt down quite quickly, by the way. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, that was some big news earlier on this morning.
Well, I guess we've got some more business coming our way.
This is
Gotta
true.
paint a silver lining on everything.
Yes, this is true. And he says, he goes, look, so I hope I've, shown good faith. We want to help. We would love to work with you guys however we can help. And the BCCO is working for the small people. And if you think that what I've provided you so far is worthwhile, I hope that maybe you guys would think about helping us out, maybe.
And what are you wanting for us to do?
Well, there's one of the small places that we helped. Let me bring up that see the Castle Iron Bridge here again. One of the places that we helped push out the landlord is not too far from here. It's called Facets Jewelry and Spiritual Items, and so this is this little location right here. It's purple and it's with a T on it. And he says it's location Theta, and we spent probably about a good 3 months reinforcing them, helping when some of the landlord's agents came in, muscled them out, and they left them alone for a couple of months. We thought we were out of the woods, but some of their thugs have been showing up again, and I think some of the protectorate muscle would lend some real heft to pushing them out.
Well, that just sounds like a fun Friday night.
It does. I mean, there's nothing to do right now. I'm just saying that there's been a couple of nights a week where they come in, rough up some patrons, then they leave, and then they lose money, and it's not good for them. And they're a small operation, small mom and pop shop, and we just would like to be able to help them, and you guys could definitely help with that as well.
Do they happen to show up at any particular time?
No, they don't. I mean, it's a jewelry shop, so they're open during the day, and it's almost as if they can smell when they're actually making, good headway in business, which is just so stupid because the landlord thing, all they want is money. So they're cutting into their money so they get less money. I don't get it, but it's intimidation. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes it seems like it's in the afternoon for the most part, but there's no real pattern.
How much would you say is a good portion of money for them to be making that usually triggers that interest?
Oh, from the landlord, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. I'd say a month, maybe 1,000 gold pieces or above. But there's a couple of places. One of our other locations is a barber. He doesn't make nearly that much, but they extort him, or they were extorting him. So, and as you guys are talking in the front there, your tavern keep comes in from the back. Your sort of tavern manager, and he's sort of tosses you a high, like a hey, how's it going? And
that's a woman.
Oh, whoops.
Dwarf chicks have beards.
She didn't even see that. Sorry about that.
Did I not send you the picture? I may not have.
Oh no, I just got the stat sheet.
All right, hang on. I got a picture of her.
Okay. And does she have a name? Oh no, female gender. Yeah, it says good. 10. Yeah, okay, I see the she's a halfling. Okay, stout halfling. Nice. Nice. Okay. So let me take a look at that. So did you send that through
Discord?
Discord? Okay, let me take a look here. Gotcha. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to share this. Oh, this is good. All right, stay with us, everybody. We're going to show the. Does she have a name?
Why don't you come up with a name for her, Gibble?
Gibble.
Oh God.
I tried,
no.
and I couldn't come up with anything for the last day or so. So
Look at this live creativity. Isn't this awesome?
Well, let's see what she looks like, and
yeah.
then we can come up with the name. Make it canon.
Right.
I can't wait.
All right, so let me close this. Let me open this.
I'll give you the last name if you want.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
Her last name is Featherfoot.
Featherfoot.
Halfling. Oh, I love it. Natari loves halflings for some reason. She can't really explain though, but
I knew a halfling in my former life. He ate rats.
Not one's used as.
Same thing you wipe your ass with, Yuri.
Hopefully they're not the same ones. That'd be
They
horrible.
probably are. Oh, she's so cute.
She'll probably kick your ass if you say that.
She's a barbarian too.
She's a paladin, actually.
She's a paladin.
Oh, she's a paladin. I'm so sorry. I hope she doesn't kick my ass. She looks like her name should be like Twinkles or something.
Twinkles.
Yeah,
Twinkles
she's got little
Featherfoot.
pom-pom hairs.
Twinkles Featherfoot.
All right.
Featherfoot.
There we go. Twinkles.
Twinkles Featherfoot. Okay, let me
She's so cute.
let me log it. Twinkles Featherfoot.
What's her personality like?
She's lawful good,
Well, that's good.
and yeah, and she'll often say, "I don't run from evil. Evil runs from me."
Probably why Kibble runs away so often.
All right, so that's Twinkle.
Good morning,
Twinkle,
Twinkles.
It just sounds so cute.
Uh-huh. It's good afternoon, boss.
Oh, it is afternoon. You sound like you've been smoking. Better put that halfling weed away while you're working.
It's long bottom leaf. And the smoked pork is particularly nice.
I love salted pork.
Salted pork, yeah.
Wow, Twinkle sounds like Sean Connery.
It's just time that we get the tavern ready for play. Yeah, I'm going to stop that now because I'm not going to be able to break out of that one.
Oh my gosh,
boy.
that cracks me up.
So
I'm
she
sorry.
comes in and she starts like taking the chairs off the table and stuff and starts getting things in order and doing what she typically does. So yeah, and so Idris sort of looks at you and looking back at her and says, "Look, like I said, I don't mean to I'm not expecting anything right now. I'm just saying that we could use a hand with that. And you guys seem to be doing what's good for everybody. And that's what we're trying to do here as well. And just keep the landlord out of everyone's pockets. And yeah.
I'll tell you what. Maybe I can spare a couple of trips over. I might need a new piece of jewelry because my bling's kind of crap at the moment. Thinking about
Sure.
getting some jewels encrusted on my loincloth.
Oh no! I am so glad Datari didn't hear that.
What? They're the family jewels.
Crusty family jewels. That's a wonderful image.
I would assume they'd be clean.
I don't
This
know.
is
You
true.
wipe your ass with rats.
Yeah, my ass is pretty clean. The rats, not so much.
God.
Oh god.
And as you guys are talking, you hear yet another knock at the door. Thank you. And Twinkles
get
looks
that,
back
Twinkles?
at you. And she says, "Since there's so much going on here, do you want to open up early, boss?"
No, let me check see who it is first.
All right.
Here,
So
hop off the stool.
she's done. Okay, so she's done with the tables and stuff. She's gonna go in the back and start getting the like some of the casks and stuff like that of the alcohol sort of rolled up front. But currently you have no barman, by the way, or barmaid. So just to let you know that nothing's, you are short of that.
I'm short anyways. So Erie walks up
And-
and just opens the door to see who's there. Yes.
And you see it's a royal guard, and he says, "A message for the protectorate from the Grand Maester."
Who the fuck is the Grand Maester?
Datari hears Protectorate and comes shuffling over. Hey,
I don't
Oh.
know if you count as anything until the coffee's in.
it's almost gone, Erie. You've been talking to that dude for a long time.
I'm telling you, you should have let me pour something in that cup. You'd be a little more lively. Anyway,
So he looks at you. He says, "Yes, good morrow, the protectorate, Mr. Tari. A note from the Grand Maester, Sir Everbore."
Thank you.
Sir
I take a
Evermore.
note, I guess.
Yeah,
have you ever
and then
met
he just
Evermore?
me? No, no, never.
Then where'd you get the note from?
It was handed to me by Axor, Captain Axor, to deliver to you.
I suppose if Axor gave it, it probably can't be that bad. Or at least, it might be bad. I don't know. Thank you. Do you want a drink or something for your trouble?
No, I cannot while on duty.
Damn it. It means I can't turn you away without it. Fuck. Thank you.
Oh.
So he just backs away and gets back on his horse and heads back to the castle. And
yeah.
yes,
Shuts
you've
and
got
locks
like
the
a
door again.
yes, nice, very specific. I like it.
Lock
I
the
lean
door
over.
again.
I lean over to Eerie and say, "Did you know that Captain Axor has a really hard ass? Gibble poked it last night.
I don't want to know what he
Really
poked it with.
hard.
That's messed up. No.
It's
I mean,
true.
technically, Jackass poked his shoulder with an arrow.
It's true. That was funny. That was great.
And by the way, Jack, fuck, I almost. Jesus
Ah,
Christ.
yes. Barney?
So Jackus comes down and he's like sort of scruffy and he's like, "Oh, thanks for the crashing and
Wow, you look
He's
like
looking
you
at you-
shot a man last night.
did you have to start with that?" He says, "I smell coffee. I smell coffee. Is it in the kitchen? Can I get a cup,
It is
please?"
in the kitchen. Go
Yeah,
right
go for it.
ahead.
Okay.
Arena's
So he walks in-
back there. She'll help you.
Thank you. So he shuffles back there and you hear, "Oh, good morrow, Mr. Jackass. How are you?" The name is Jackass. My God.
God, I love my job.
So he's in the back getting coffee, and so you got this, and it's got like the seal. Where you never seen the seal before, but it totally looks legit, like it's just a folded note.
What's his name, Tatari?
All right. I open up the note.
Should
And
we wake up
wait.
Sybil?
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Oh.
before we read this, why don't we get the gang in here with us? So I go over to Gibble, and I see the broom next to me, propped up against the wall, and I take the broom and I start.
No. Catapult it into his head. Wait,
That would totally spear him, Eerie. I got really good
he'd
with
probably be smarter for it.
that. And Tatari just takes the broom and starts brushing Gibble's hair with it.
Here?
Yeah, I'm sweeping your hair. Does
Gibble
Gibble
have
have
hair?
I was gonna say no. He's
I don't
a
think Gibble
gold
has-
goblin.
So I
But,
start
you know, it
sweeping
works.
the back of your head.
Okay. Well, how about
That's
this?
the
Just a second.
cleanest I've
Just a
seen him in
second.
a while.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
Just a second.
Okay.
okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh,
There we go. There we go. Goblin ASMR over here.
That's what Gibble's hair looks like, right there.
No wonder we can't see it most of the time.
oh my god.
That dude's old.
Oh, that's great.
700 years you can look so good. But yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that was just too perfect. Yes.
oh.
It tickles. It tickles. Oh. Well, hi, Tari. I had such a nice rest.
Good morning, Gibbs. Gibbs, we got a letter from
Oh.
Captain Snorlax, so what was his name
Okay.
again? Mr.
Captain
Boredom?
Snorlax?
I don't remember. The boring guy.
Captain Axor.
No, not Axor, the Meister.
Sir Everbore.
met him
before.
Okay. Snorlax.
You've spoken with him. He's the one who
He
gave
gave
you
us
the
a shard.
Yeah,
moon
you met him
shards.
before.
Yeah. He was a big Snorlax.
Sounds like a
He
doctor's
didn't like me
story.
touching his throat.
So yeah, we go and get Torga and Grist and
Galred.
All right. and is Sohi with
So-
us too?
Oh yeah, he's sleeping very similarly to Gibble actually.
Oh God, he's not wearing any underwear.
That's so
Yeah.
unpleasant to look at.
Yeah, okay, I
Yet
take
you
the
can't look
broom
away.
and I definitely wake him up with the broom.
So okay, so you guys are all sort of awake at various stages of alertness. You all have your various drinks, and you all sort of gather
asked
around the
Arita
fire.
to bring a pot of coffee over
Yes.
to the table. We choose a quiet table next to the fire since nobody's with
Okay.
us right now.
They're
Now,
all
do you
quiet,
wanna-
Nobody's here.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's empty. Now, do you want? So first of all, you've got Idrith still here, and you've got Jackus, who's sort of orbiting around you guys. He's not presuming anything, and Idrith is like, "Wow, that's a note from the Grand Maester."
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't mean to sound rude, but is it okay if you go take a walk, Mr.
No, hey, listen, I get it. This is you guys are way different from what's going on here. So no, totally. Look, I'm just trying to build a relationship. I said my piece. I'll be around later on tonight. Maybe either me or Corey may come by and see what you guys think. But you met Corey before she was here. I don't know if you remember her or not, but
Yeah, she looks better than you.
that yes, that's a guarantee that she looks better than me. So yeah, I'll take my leave and I'll speak to you guys later.
Awesome. Erie will buy you a drink later. Bye. And
So
then
he
I
shuffled
look at-
out.
I don't know how
Then I
the
look
fuck
at-
I'm supposed to make money if you just keep handing it away.
You're trying to give the guardsman free alcohol.
No, I was trying to get him to say he wanted free alcohol. I wasn't
Oh.
intending on giving it to him.
Big difference.
There's a huge difference.
Erie, you drink most of it anyway. Just don't pour yourself one drink tonight, and that will go to Idrith.
Why the fuck would I do that?
Because we needed him to leave.
I guess I don't have to give him one either. I was gonna
Yeah.
do it to the guard, so
And then I look at
Idrith will do.
Jackass. And then I look at Jackass, and I'm like, hey Barney, we gotta have a little secret club meeting over here. Can you go ask Arena to make you some breakfast or something? Erie will pay for it.
fuck me.
Who has to worry about the landlord extorting you when you got your own
It's
party
hard
extorting
to do
you?
You know what? The landlord doesn't sound half bad at this point.
Maybe you can work for him.
Maybe he'll take care of my competition up here.
This is important, Erie. We need to read this letter, okay? If it's for the Protectorate, we can't risk anybody else hearing us.
Apparently not as
Twinkles
more important than my
Twinkles
one
come too?
silver piece for breakfast.
Did
Twinkles isn't. She's not. Yeah, she's doing her own thing, and she's not.
She's fine.
hardly even. Yeah, she's not even really paying attention at this point.
So we're
She's
completely
getting.
alone now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I trust Twinkles more than I trust myself.
Wow.
That's not saying much.
I know.
So yeah. So Jackus walks and he goes, Barney, Jack. I don't know. Whatever. I'll be back here. And he just walks in the back. So you guys are basically alone.
All right.
So you open up the letter, and it's not very long. It says your presence at the Grand Maester's office is requested as soon as you can be here. And then it's signed Sir Everbore, and it's got his stamp on it.
Guess we gotta
suppose
go
we'll
visit
just visit.
Snorlax.
I don't know. I like this coat.
You like his coat?
I did last time. Felt nice.
Oh. Hmm.
I don't remember you wearing his coat.
I did, and I was petting it. He wouldn't let me anymore. It was
Oh,
so
that's
fucked up.
right. You were. Yes. All right.
So let me just show Sir Everbore here, just in case we don't have, if no one saw the artwork or a little bit less clear, I'll show that. See if he's wearing said coat or not. And Eerie can get all excited for that.
Careful what you wish for.
So there's Sir Evermore.
Yeah, I like that thing. This so it tickles my fingers. I have some ideas to tickle other things too. You know what? I'll bet you that coat would work flawless instead of a rat.
Oh my gosh, Eerie!
What?
Are we there now? Did we just,
No.
like, time hop?
No. I mean, yeah, we can. If you guys want to, like, sort of clean up or do whatever, you guys can make your way to the... you guys can make your way to the castle.
Okay.
So you guys make your way over there.
Run,
And it's
stupid
sort of mid to late afternoon. What time does the Fugly Wyvern open at? 5. Okay. So you guys head a little bit earlier before that. You're not very far from the castle. Let me bring up that map, the Castle Iron Bridge again, so we can get some context. And let me share. Yes, that's right. Cancel that. And let me close Sir Everbore. And share that one. Present, share screen. All right. So you guys are, of course, right over here. And so you guys head down the main thoroughfare and you head over to the castle entrance. And by the way, like right near your residence is over here. And while you guys are there, Torga actually runs over and goes and checks on Grog and just sort of pets Grog a little bit and sort of, ruffles his fur a little bit. And they have a little moment before you guys go in. So you guys get to the front gates and there's guards there. Of course, just everything's closed off. And state your business at the castle.
I show the broken seal of the letter, and I said, we're here to see, Sir Snorlax.
So, that's the seal of Sir Everbore, the Grand Maester.
Everbore, yes! We're here to see him.
I'm sorry, what did you call him before?
Nothing.
He's Mr. Ever Awesome, of course.
Ever awesome.
Yes, Sir Everbore is his name. Yes, he looks over to the other guy. He goes, I'll stay. You bring them in. And so they open the door and you guys go in. The door closes. And it's actually the former Layara Bristwind's sort of study and offices, which you guys are familiar with. And so you walk in there and like in that picture that I showed you before, he walks in and you guys walk in or at least knock on the door. And someone comes to the door and opens it, and sort of like a sort of underling handler. And across the room, you see at the table is Sir Everbore. And oh, well met, Protectorate. Thank you for coming so hastily. I appreciate your haste, and you've done so much for Castle Iron Bridge. And I just need to speak to you. I've spoken to Captain Axor several hours ago and got his story about what happened, and I just need to understand what you have been through. And this threat seems to be growing, and I just want to make sure that Castle Ironbridge is well protected and for his citizens and for all of us.
All right.
Yeah.
And so he says, please, all of you, one of individually, let me know everything that you have experienced, because Captain Axor and the Royal Guard and the City Guard seem to have been caught somewhat by surprise in some of these attacks, and you, as usual, are on the front line of these attacks. And again, your service to the kingdom has not been unseen by myself and Queen Laramie. But please tell me all you know.
Let's begin at the beginning of all this. We started opening up our big special tavern. I'm sure you've heard of it. You should come by sometime. It's a really great place. But anyway.
Yes, the Fugly Wyvern. Yes,
yes.
It's a capital name. Capital name. Seriously, a wonderful name. Yes,
it's such a great place. You should come by. Anyway, we're opening up, having a nice time, and do you know what doucheball is?
No, I don't know. Is that a drink?
Oh, no. It's the most fun thing you'll ever experience, ever. All right, just let me tell you about it. It's so much fun. Like, you gotta come and try it out. Here, I even have a Where'd it go? Oh, no. This is an emergency. Where did my doucheball go? Gibble is now just freaking out. Oh my god, where did my doucheball go?
Gibble.
What?
Gibble.
What?
I made it pretty for you.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness, a doucheball.
Oh, ooh.
oh,
Oh damn!
Oh! That is the creepiest.
You should have done that before you shot it through that wall. That would have been awesome.
I know, right?
Oh,
I know.
Do you have about the undead? Is that part of doucheball? We could talk about that after. I'd be more than happy to understand
Okay.
fun doucheball, but undead. If we could just focus on that for a little bit, and then we
What
can
do
get
you
back
want?
to
What do you want to know about the undead?
everything you've experienced. Where you saw them, where you first saw them, anything of note. Where I'm literally trying to build a tome of information to be able to understand the scope of what's going on. I heard from what I heard from Captain Axor, and they seem to be targeting the South Slums entrance and the South Keep, and for some reason, Layara Bristwind. I don't understand, but anything. It's all very unclear and somewhat concerning to me and everyone else.
No, you pretty much nailed it. That's pretty much what I was gonna say. I mean, they
Oh,
smell.
and there's skeletons.
They smell. Skeletons. You got zombies.
Reanimated skeletons, zombies.
They're all a lot of fun to kill.
There was an archer. There is a landlord, Captain Jack.
There was a
Velvet
spook.
Jack, Velveteen Rabbit.
Couple
Velvet Jack.
shadows.
Velvet Jack. Yeah, it was just a big mess, and oh my
Velveteen Rabbit. So he's furiously writing all of these things down. Please slow down. If maybe one of you could talk and just give where it started and where it ended, I would seriously appreciate that. Because as I said, I'm trying to make a tome of this story, but also to be able to report to the Queen, and make her and help her understand if we have what we need to take this threat seriously.
Erie, would you like to tell the whole story, or?
Now you
I'm
can
kind
go
of
ahead.
bad with names, so okay. So there was a
So,
zombie.
Sir Everbore basically is writing now. He's listening, so he's like intently writing.
We opened the tavern.
Here, he's
well,
gonna walk
not
over and start
me,
putting
I
his
was
coat.
visiting and helping with the centerpieces, of course. And there, we heard a commotion in the back. There was a zombie eating the bartender's son, and then there was like this big commotion in the street. And there,
Okay,
oh my
just
gosh,
1 minute.
there's-
1 minute. What? Just
Yes,
pause
yes.
there.
Okay.
There was a zombie at the Fugly Wyvern eating.
Eating
On-
the bartender's son.
And we don't sell that either.
Mm-mm. We don't sell sons. They do where I come from, but not here.
Especially young sons.
I wonder what we'd have to charge for that.
Back at home, it's usually Friday night special, so usually $29.95.
So
you can eat.
So there was a zombie eating a human. What? A human flesh?
Human boy.
Why was the boy allowing this to happen?
He thought it was fun. Why do you think?
The boy really didn't have any control. I mean, it is the undead here, you know. It's not like you can kill him again. I mean, you can, but, we can, but not the ordinary little boy.
Not can, did.
So was the young boy alive or dead when you found him being eaten by the zombie?
Oh, he was dead. He was pretty much dead.
Oh, okay. Well, that. So
He
the
was half
zombie. Okay.
The zombie ate him to death.
All right. Okay. So
Correct.
the first sighting of an undead creature was at the last night, essentially, at the
Yeah.
Fugly Wyvern in the back. A zombie was eating the poor boy. Yes, is
Yeah.
that correct? Okay.
That sounds
Go ahead.
accurate.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Go ahead. Thank you. Go ahead.
And the landlord, who obviously you have like some kind of a like Castle Ironbridge mafia going on down in Poor Town. There's this guy named Captain Velveteen Jack. Velvet Jack. Velvet Jack is also called the landlord. That's how everybody knows him down in Poor Town. He wants a cut of Erie and Torga and Gibble's bar. And they said, hell no. And we had
Whatever.
to like...
I'll give him a cut.
Several
cut with your battle axe. And so then we had to go down to the Krusty Owl, and then like fights broke out because like the little mafia kids were running around, his little minions.
Yes,
And,
Captain Axor mentioned the landlord, and unfortunately, yes, the criminal underground which was much more thriving, shall we say, under the tutelage, unfortunately, of Layara Bristwind. But that tide has been turned. But I have taken note of that, and we will address that. But thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I hope so. So
Well, it got smaller last night.
Just a little bit. So a big fight broke out while Gibble and I were playing doucheball at the Krusty Owl. And then we had to go for a walk because there were like bags of money being exchanged here and there. So we pretended to grab one of the bags like we were supposed to be doing this because we took this kid named Jackass hostage. Well, he's not really a kid. He's like middle-aged, but
I'm sorry, you took a hostage?
Hostage.
No, he's our friend now.
Once you give the hostage a weapon, they always become
kill
your friend.
us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. He tried to kill us, but now he's our friend. So
He tried to kill Axor.
Yeah.
What?
But he didn't mean it. He shot him in the ass, but he didn't mean it.
Thought he shot
okay.
him in the shoulder and Gibble poked Axor in the ass.
Oh, it was the shoulder. Sorry, I was looking at his ass, but it was.
Did you know Axor has a really hard ass?
Gibble and I touched it when he wasn't looking.
People
Very
just-
hard. I didn't notice.
Sir Everbore turns his third page of notes. Okay.
You're
Okay.
writing down
Continue.
Axor's hard ass, right? Big.
Here's gonna point at the book.
Remember, hard ass.
Yes, and can you please stop touching my coat? It's very distracting.
But it smells so nice.
Can you
Erie,
This
that's
is-
not clean. That smell
What?
is clean.
can you please go to the other side of the table with your compatriots? I'd appreciate that, please.
I suppose.
Go on. So continue. Anything?
Here.
So yes, we have the landlord and the underground, and we have the undead. Captain Axor said there was a huge remnants of a battle that happened essentially right around the southern keep. Is this true?
That is true, because eventually when we went to go home, we heard a commotion, and it was like, what, 3 a.m., guys? I think it was like 3 a.m.,
Something like
maybe
that.
4 a.m. Like, the sun was barely coming up. And we
Butt crack
rounded
of
the
dawn.
corner, and there's Axor with, like, a dozen skeletons. And anyway, so we started blasting, so-
Raging buns of steel.
Well, yes, of course, Captain Axor and his humbleness didn't mention, of course, his heroics in this, but that's his nature, and I appreciate you saying that. I'll definitely make a recommendation for that.
He might
thank
not
you.
even remember because he was so injured that I had to perform a healing ritual on him. So
Heroics, my ass. That dude, there were piles of undead everywhere.
everywhere, skeletons over here, zombies, bones everywhere. It was a disaster. That place must stink right now. Now that and baked in the afternoon sun, it must stink over there.
Well,
I hope they left it all.
we've cleared that up according to the city guard.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
The rested owl was what we only can assume was a subject of arson early this morning, and that has been burnt down. So,
What did your son do?
Huh?
You said it was arson. What'd your son do? That's horrible. I hope you disciplined him well.
Never mind. Any fuck.
May I just ask, who burned down the crusty owl? Because
His
we
son,
were going
he
to start
just
a
said it.
doucheball tournament there, and we were going to teach him how to play, and they were going to come and play with us, and
But no, thanks to your son, we can't do that shit.
No, arson is fire. It's someone set ablaze to the rested owl. Is on fire. It burnt down. It's gone. It's all ashes. Arson is it's a criminal act.
Wait, you're saying your son burned it down?
Sounds like you should have arrested him.
How about we move on from that? Is there anything else that you remember from the night that stood out with you with the undead?
Yeah, there's a fucking crow. I mean, I have him right here.
You murdered the crow!
I'm keeping him.
I'm sorry? What was...
This
the
crow.
crow was talking to... The crow was talking to Eerie.
And then he murdered it for absolutely no reason.
Eerie's penchant for playing with skulls.
That bird was going to be my best friend. And now I don't have a best friend because he murdered it.
I'm sorry. You said the crow was speaking to you.
The crow was speaking to Eerie.
What?
And it was
Do you understand bird?
Sometimes.
He does. He could talk to animals.
Ah, okay. Well met. What did it say?
A whole lot of gibberish about we were on the right path, we were on the wrong path. Torga had a drinking problem.
He never said that. He never said Torga had a drinking problem. You made that.
Well, you don't know.
Do you speak bird? Do you speak bird?
No, I don't speak bird.
Quit arguing with me. And Bird said Torga had a drinking problem.
Okay, go on.
Torga smacks the back of Eerie's head.
Wait, did the bird say anything about me?
To be honest, it mentioned a great deal about how much it loved you right before I set it on fire.
You suck. I was gonna smack you.
So Everbore is writing down, and he motions to one of his attendants, and he brings him a mug of wine. And he looks at all of you and just downs it.
Hey, that's
Continue.
Nice. You should stop by the tavern later.
Continue, please. Unless that's all with the crow.
No, the crow mentioned something about us. There were a couple different people speaking through the crow. Said something.
It was like a warlock put a spell on the bird and talked through him.
A warlock? This is not magics of undead, of zombies and skeletons and rites. This is more concerning.
You're telling me?
And-
One good point. Thank you. All of the undead we found had an eye-type sticker or something on its forehead. I mean, it wasn't really a sticker. It was a little harder to remove than a sticker. They still come off though.
You guys are the worst. Horrible.
I mean, we just condensed 12 hours of game time into like 5 minutes.
I don't know. I thought our story was pretty compelling.
75% wrong names and events.
It kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time.
And after you mentioned,
Conrad said something about his homeland, but I don't remember what he said.
yeah, so Galred steps up and he says,
When I was growing up, I was told stories from the elders of my village of a great undead army that ravaged the country. And they were finally defeated by clerics from the capital in the kingdom of Area. This was over 500 years ago. The circular eye pattern that we saw was the mark of the creator of this undead army.
Oh my gosh. Conrad, this is like needed to know information last night.
I'm pretty sure he said that last night.
I don't remember that.
so Sir Everbore sits back and he says, that is very interesting. Oh, Kingdom Area. You must be referring to the cleric papacy in the capital. And Galred nods. Like, basically, I guess so. He doesn't know that name. And
Cleric
share
named
now.
Pepsi.
Not that you guys have problems with names or anything. You guys are like always spot on with those things.
Oh yeah.
I know. That cleric's named Pepsi is awesome.
Grist taught me how to do that, by the way. Grist is all about words and names, and you just have to like call it something else. So like word association. I don't know. Grist and Make, they had like, that's neither here nor there. But
Make's horrible at it.
He tries.
I don't know. I kind of find him. Don't tell him I find him interesting.
I kind of do too, but then again, I don't know. He makes a weird guy, but he's fun sometimes. I mean, no, he's not fun. He likes to eat. He likes his food.
So, this is a updated map of Shideria. It's been a while since we've seen this, but as you can see, the Kingdom of Area is south of the Kingdom, Gravenhunt, and at the capital, here's Crownstone, which is the name of the palace that's there, and the cleric papacy is also there. Papacy, not Pepsi, but papacy, and
Papacy.
so
Paper. See.
papacy.
Paper. See.
Paper. It's paper.
Westworld. No, not Westworld. Waterworld.
Waterworld.
The paper. You want the paper?
Wow.
I can't believe you got that with one word. That was awesome.
Yes.
Kingdom of the Nerds. We're all present.
Pushball.
By the way, that actor who said paper was the guy from Sons of Anarchy, the one of the second in command. Yeah, same actor. Yeah,
I didn't even get that till you said it. That's awesome.
yeah. He's been acting for a long time. Anyways, okay. So, Sir Everbore says seems that this trail is leading to the capital of Kingdom of Iria.
Is that anywhere
What?
near the wildlands?
Wildlands. Which wildlands are you referring to?
I don't know. I sent an expedition somewhere in the wildlands, and these undead things with their stickers on their forehead were there too.
Well, the wildlands are north of here. And if you want to look at the map here, let me see if I can. The northern wildlands are right up here.
There they are. And Iria is south of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, quite
It's
far.
not mine, I swear.
What?
I said it's not mine.
What's not?
Iria.
Iria. Yeah.
I
got it.
I need more
If I have to
coffee,
explain
Erie.
the joke, it's not as much fun.
I need some more coffee, Erie.
Need something else. Like a sense of humor.
Well, we are hanging out with Mr. Snorlax over here. You didn't hear that, sir. I whispered it in Erie's ear.
No, he still wants more wine because he's still hearing you guys talk or
Oh,
mumble or
okay.
whatever it is. Yeah.
Erie's gonna wave his hand as well.
Ditari.
Oh,
holds up the coffee
yes.
cup.
I'm sorry. Would any of you like something to drink?
Yes.
Yep.
please.
Yes, please.
You got anything hard? Dirt, then wine.
I'm no.
I'll take some.
Yeah, wine will do. Wine will do.
Wine
Fill her
is
up.
fine.
Please serve them wine as well. So they're serving you guys wine,
Bring-
and
bring the
so as
bottle.
you guys are, let's leave the flagon.
Let's leave the flagon.
So as you guys are drinking, he's sitting back and is the Kingdom of Iria and its capital are very, very far from here, almost close to 3/4 of a year's travel by horse.
Maybe for you.
Well, like a month.
It's
ago,
only a quarter of a
we
year.
did a
Quarter
walk
of a year
there
for
in,
me.
like, a week.
I could almost fart and be there.
Movement speed of what? He says,
Erie,
Dear
why don't you
Protectorate,
ask the wyvern
I'm
if-
sorry, and he names all of you by name. He doesn't just call you Protectorate, he names each one of you. What you have done for this kingdom and the stability of the entire Octagon Alliance cannot be understated. But this threat, this turn of events with this warlock, and leading us to this kingdom, the Crownstone, it's how what is your level of involvement? I know you've agreed to be the Protectorate, but it's still a choice. But would you be willing to investigate this area, the cleric papacy? I have a contact. I have an old friend, Brett Walder Edwin, who's amongst the King's Court at Crownstone Palace. King Geralt is well known. He's well respected. Would you be so kind, so giving that you would consider exploring this very important information that your compatriot has given us?
Absolutely.
Hang on. Shut up, Gibble. The adults are talking.
Right.
Shush.
I very
We
much
might
get
be
a say in
interested.
this.
Gibble, shush.
Shush.
I
We might be
put my
interested.
hand on Gibble's mouth.
But we're
He
gonna
looked
need
over to his
some
attendant
help.
and said, "What kind of help?"
Erie's gonna look over to him.
Okay, you saw that.
Smash.
Fuck that. We want more.
Fuck that. You keep the wine flowing, we'll keep talking. We're gonna need some help. First off,
What kind of help?
I would like to have maybe a few of the Royal Guard visit the tavern to make sure everything's in order while we're gone. A handful of times, either a day, just walking by. They don't have to stay. I just need them to drop by and make sure that my employees are fine. My tavern keep is fantastic, but a little extra help never hurts.
That's
And
That's
as
fair.
part of that, I would like the same ones to visit this jewelry shop along the same lines. Just swing by. Don't have to do nothing. Don't have to buy nothing. Just make sure everything's in order and that the owners are A-okay. If possible.
Well met. Well met. No, absolutely. I understand that you have a business. You have a thriving business. And so you say you have a gaffer already at your establishment?
I mean, she does like to talk, but I wouldn't really call her gabber.
No, I said sorry. It's an old term. A gaffer is just a foreman of someone in charge while you're not there.
Well, shit, you are old.
He means
Yep.
twinkles.
Yes, we have somebody who is handling our affairs while we're gone. We just need some extra security, if you will.
Mhm. I have a couple of requests as well. I'm not sure. Torga over here. Yes, I have my horse, Grog.
Donkey!
Donkey.
You can't even get the
Technically-
species right. Jesus.
Technically, it's an
Torga has
ass.
not had any mead yet today.
I told you. You know what? She needs to go back on that drinking problem. She's just not herself.
Torga, I got this. I had some coffee. What Torga's trying to say over here is, we might bring Grog with us, but if Torga decides to leave Grog at the stables, she will need somebody to care for Grog again. Grist over here, I know he fell asleep, but he also has a shop that he would like to have extra protection at, because
That's a good call.
nobody wants his shop to go up in flames,
No, we need his
don't know
shop.
what kind of firebugs running around. And I don't know what so he wants. He's off doing his own thing, but I'm sure. Can he tell you later? Can he send like a raven or something to you?
Yeah,
if you need something.
Yes, please. I fully appreciate everything you're saying and fully expect a long list of specifics.
Oh, I have one. I have one for me. Okay.
Oh, okay. And then he starts writing something else down. He flips a page and writes
Okay.
it down. Starts to write. Okay.
I just wanted to say, if you happen to find pipeweed growing in the castle gardens, no, you didn't. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. No, you didn't.
Oh,
And nobody better touch it while I'm gone.
right.
Right.
If
Okay.
there's a possibility of maybe some coin, so we can afford
Real-
some supplies prior to leaving.
Oh yeah, I'd like some supplies.
Absolutely. We will take care of whatever supplies you may need, and
I take my
Um,
hand off of Gibble's mouth now.
Thank God I can finally speak.
You forgot to plug his nose while you were doing it.
oh Jesus! Oh, God!
I didn't want to kill him.
So mean, Erie.
Yeah,
Yes, young one. Do you have something to say?
Do you know where I can find new friends?
Gibble, I made the juice ball pretty.
And I brought you a
I-
best friend.
Caw, caw, ducky, ducky.
I need Lime's best friend. Not that he murdered. Was gonna be my friend, but
yeah,
no, I had to kill it.
Gibble,
talk
I
about me
painted
like
your juice
that.
ball.
It's not
Well,
living.
what-
I need something.
I don't know. Maybe I'll find one out. I don't know.
So what I suggest is take 1 or 2 days, organize what you may need, bring it back to me, and we will take care of whatever concerns you may have while you are in the capital of the Kingdom of Iria and at Crownstone.
Fantastic.
Should we just put our items on the castle tab?
You have a tab?
No, I'm asking if you have a tab that we can add to.
Well, your list, your stipulations, everything you require while you are gone. It shouldn't be that bad. Perhaps a couple of days. It's not terribly inconvenient, but yes, if anything you need while you are there, we will definitely take care of. I just listed all the jeweler and the tavern and your friends and all these different things. Please just list it, and we will take care of it. The crown will assume that debt.
All right, we'll add all of our stuff to your tab and start you a tab at the tavern. Fantastic, good job.
There's
You have,
also wine there.
Yes, but
Yeah,
do you have anything harder there? Just out of curiosity, I do like a little dabble once in a while.
They've got stuff.
you come talk to me, and I'll show you something good.
I whispered
Capital.
to Erie, maybe if he hit the hard stuff, he wouldn't be Mr. Snorlax.
Jesus Christ. Well,
I might snore
well,
more.
thank you all for coming. Please retreat to the tavern and to your affairs. List them out. Bring them back here, and we can begin this next phase of this, what is going on, and to see if we can quell this unfortunate and quite scary scenario.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate-
Everboard, my man. I just wanted to also let you know, you can have total faith in us. It's not going to take a year to get to Iria. It just, all we need is a full moon. We'll be there like that.
Wait, that's coming back. That's only coming back.
Oh,
No. Oh, it's going to take us a year to get back.
No, year to get back. We can come back like that as long as we get a full moon.
Yeah,
if we
the
use
full
our
moon.
charts.
yeah, the moon shards will
Sure.
take, on a full moon, the shards will take you back to the Wyvern's hold. But you have to get to somewhere else, you have to travel there. But Sir Everbore says, no, you will be able to use the capital portals.
Oh, sweet! I have always thought you guys had those.
Well, the Octagon Alliance built portals to each kingdom and to each capital city. So, yes, while it may take you several days, perhaps, to investigate what your compatriot had talked about, the circular eye symbol and the cleric papacy, your travels to the capital and back will be the blink of an eye.
That's marvelous.
Joyride!
Can't wait.
So, yes, but while you're there, we will take care of everything that you need. Those things will still be taken care of. But you will not be gone for much more than several days. Hopefully, you can, with my contact, Bretwald Edwin, and access, and we will send you with letters, and I'm going to send a raven as soon as you depart. I will send the raven to him, giving him advanced knowledge of what is going on. But you will have the full reign of a very exclusive magic because of the protectorate and because of what you are doing.
Can we have that in writing?
You will have, yes, you're gonna, yeah, so he's gonna be giving you a scroll because, yeah, anyways, we'll figure it, don't worry about it. But yes, you will have everything you need.
You know, I don't really trust anybody. Other
Right.
than my friends, but
Right.
took me a long time to trust these guys.
I know. Look
True
at
enough.
Gibble's face.
An entire season of D&D, wink, wink.
Seems
So,
like that would be a lot.
So you guys, basically, you guys leave and you head back to. Well, it's up to you. Where do you want to head? So, you guys basically just got to write down what you guys want to have done. It's actually by the time you guys are leaving his audience with Sir Everbore, the tavern's open, and what do you guys want to do?
Erie's gonna swing by the jewelry store, or the jeweler.
Okay, let me bring up the map.
Gotta get some bling.
Gotta get my
Well-
thing on.
No, that's right. He's blinging his loincloth. I forgot about that. Oh,
It's
thank
after.
God.
It's after 5, so it would be closed already.
All right, he's just gonna walk by it then.
Okay, you want to walk? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can totally do
Peek
that.
through the windows.
What's the phase of the moon right now?
Waxing gibbon?
Waxing gibbous?
I don't know.
That one.
Sorry.
You know-
That one.
It is waxing gibbous in the
Re-
real world.
Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious.
That was a total fluke. All right.
The full moon is like what? Sunday or Monday? Sunday. Monday. Monday is the full moon. Yes.
I don't know. I just know about monkeys and being waxed. So
He likes to wax his monkey.
monkey's my nickname. No. So the jeweler is over here, and you guys are basically just exiting over here.
I
Do you
didn't
wanna-
go with Erie.
Gibble
Okay.
would have joined. Erie.
Yeah,
Okay,
Erie's
so
just gonna
Tatara, you
walk
head
by
back
the-
to.
I go back to my condo because I want to study some of my books. I want to, put things away so that certain things can't be found for a week. Go and harvest a little bit of the pipeweed that nobody knows about.
Okay. So you and Gibble head over to the jewelers, right?
Yep.
So it's pretty much in stark contrast to the what you guys saw down over here in Trade Town. Quality of building, lighting, although it's late afternoon, so it's not like the sun's still up, but it's definitely, you get the air of a much better part of town. And that sort of strikes you interestingly because it would be considered somewhat bold to, have the landlord sort of cherry pick some businesses in this area for extortion. But then it also lends itself to why the organization or the landlord organization also hit you guys. So maybe it's a mix of profit, maybe it's a mix of solid materials, maybe they want the jewelry. There's different things that are in play in various different situations. But as you get there, nothing seems awry. The store's closed for the afternoon. People sort of milling about. Nothing really sort of outstanding comes up or that you notice.
Okay. On our walk back from the castle, do we
Yep.
notice any birds of any kind anywhere?
No, you do not.
That's weird. There's a bunch of fucking birds all over the place.
So what I will ask you, since you're asking about that, can you roll a perception, please? Both of you, Gibble and Erie.
Perception. 7.
Erie's got a 17.
Okay. So, as you can see on the map, as you guys are coming around the corner, you see the Mist Run pass. Now, the Mist Run, for those of you who remember Season 2, that should spark a memory. But what you notice is that the door's still open. There's some travel back and forth, but there's definitely a lack of there's a couple of guards there, but nothing. Having gone through what you did last night down over here at the southern slums entrance, you get the sense that they're definitely focusing on here versus up here at the Mistrun Pass.
Security's a little bit lighter over here.
Yeah.
Hey, quit kicking the dirt, Gibble. Fuck.
What? I'm just.
Did you see
bored.
that?
No.
Well, of course you're bored because you didn't notice it.
Why? What am
Because
I
you rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. You notice that there aren't as many guards over here?
Well, I guess now that you say that, there's a little less.
Does your head hurt? Don't think too hard.
I'm just, I don't know, how many is there normally?
That's a good question.
I see at least, I don't know.
How close is Erie to Gibble? Are we standing,
Probably
like,
too
right
close
next
than
to
he'd
each
want to be. Yes, you are.
other? Erie's gonna put his foot behind Gibble and then push him over and run. Take off running towards the fugly wyvern.
So you pass over tea kettle there, Gibble, and you see from your somewhat awkward position on the ground, you see Erie booking it back towards the fugly wyvern.
Last one to the wyvern has to clean up the outhouse.
The shitting log.
The shitting log.
Gimble says, "Oh shit!" and he tries to scramble to his feet and attempt to catch up.
All right, so you get back to the fugly wyvern, and it's hopping, which is good to see. You got a bunch of people in there, and the Twinkles, yeah, Twinkles.
Yeah,
Twinkles.
Yeah, she's doing her best to serve drinks, but she's not making any mixed drinks. She doesn't know how to make various stuff. So she's serving mead, wine, some of the basics, but doing her best to keep things running while not having a barmaid or barman.
Erie's gonna walk back and ask Urethra if she can come out and if she knows. I can't remember her name. I just remembered Torgus. You're like calling her Urethra.
You know how to make any drinks, Urethra.
I love how Torga says it with her accent. She rolls that R.
Oh my god!
Datari comes back to the wyvern. She's all done. She didn't have much to do. She keeps her condo very neat.
Okay, what did you say to Irenia?
Irenia, that's right. My bad. Do you know how to make any mixed drinks?
No. I've never made any drinks, Sir Iria. Mostly just cooking, and I can serve some drinks, but I don't know mixed drinks. No, I don't know portions, and no.
That's all right. You're doing a great job. Where's Jackass?
Oh, he's upstairs. I think he went back to sleep.
Okay, Jackass.
Come back.
Erie's gonna run up and get Jackass and drag his ass down to the bar.
Okay. Oh, where are we going? What did I do? What's going on?
You're gonna make some money. That's what you're gonna do for both of us.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'm not complaining and liking that.
Good.
That's great.
And plus, you don't have to shoot anybody.
That was a mistake. I didn't do it on purpose.
Just remember, next time I tell you I want you to do it on purpose, try to do it to the person we want.
Got it. Yeah, totally. What? So what am I doing?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these drinks right here, all these bottles. If somebody asks for something, you're gonna try your best to make it. If you don't know how to make it, ask them if they know how to make it. If they say no, or if they say anything with a lot of liquor, just tell them the fuck off.
You know what, Erie? I have total faith in Barney. He's a drunken bastard. So.
Wait, do you know how to make any drinks, Barney? I mean, jackass.
Yeah, I can make some drinks. I've had a bunch of drinks. I can make some basic stuff. But if it gets exotic and other mixes, I'll fake it. Maybe. I don't know. And I'll ask him too, like you said. Yeah.
That's right. Fake it till you make it. I like it.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I can do some basic stuff.
Erie's going to pull out a silver piece and hand it to him.
This is just to get you started. Tips are, you'll make this plus tips plus whatever happens at the end of the night.
Perfect. Awesome. He pockets that for sure. Okay, so what are you guys up to now?
Erie's helping out behind the bar.
Okay. So you guys, the time passes into the evening, and patrons actually it's quite busy, which is fantastic, and Jackass is doing a lot better than you expected, but more so because people are pretty basic what they're looking for: mead, wine, that kind of stuff, a couple of mixed drinks here and there, a couple of straight up just hard stuff, and as the night progresses, a city guard comes in and says to all of you, he says, "I'm sorry to disturb your business, but we were under attack at the south slums entrance."
So much for a calm night.
Wait, did you say were or are?
It's currently going on, and Captain Axor sent me to fetch you to see if you had any want of helping us. So, currently, it's been quelled and kept at bay, but just to have you as a protection, perhaps before anything gets worse.
Erie's going to interrupt him and take his rag, look at Twinkles, and climb up on the bar and go, "Twinkles, you've got this," and then jump off and fall on his face as he's trying to get.
You okay down there?
I got it. What?
You got it, boss. Me and Jackass over here, we got it.
Yeah, Jackass, stay here where you can't shoot anybody.
And then Erie's going to point up to the ceiling.
Excuse me. Make sure everybody tips their server, waiter, bartender, barmaid, or the chick in the back. Don't ask me to say her name. It's probably inappropriate.
What's her name? What's the name of the chick in the back?
I think it's Urethra. I'm almost positive it's Urethra.
So you make your little announcement there, and what do you guys do? Do you head out?
Yeah.
Before I head out, I would like to Erie, before we leave, can you quick call a Raven friend over? I wrote this note to Mrs. Doubtfire, and I need a Raven to take it to her.
You think I can just make these things appear? I mean, I can yell out the fucking door, but if they don't show up, I'm just sitting here with my Genghis in my hand.
I've been watching you talk to animals for like 6 months now.
Yeah, but that's when they're there.
Oh, so you can't call them?
No.
Erie's gonna walk outside and look around. Are there any ravens? Any bird at all?
Laden swallow, perhaps.
What?
But I'm talking about swallowing.
Just in the tavern. No, there is nothing. You don't see any of those types of things.
All right. I stick the note in my pocket. And I look at Erie and say, "Fine.
As soon as I see one,
To see one? Okay, thank you.
assuming they're not dicks.
I just want to let her know at the outpost what's been going on in the past 24 hours.
Who's her?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh yeah.
Mrs.
You could arrange to
Doubtfire.
send a raven. You could make that as part of your preparations before you guys head out to Iria. You could definitely send a raven and bring her up to speed.
Oh no, don't worry. She's just trying to capitalize on my investments yet again.
You know what? I will use one of the castle ravens.
Good.
So you guys head down from the Fugly Wyvern down to the southern. Let me bring it up here so I can actually just navigate myself. So head back down to your old stomping grounds from last night.
Yeah.
And as you sort of approach there, you see a heavy presence of guards and city guard and royal guard. Axor's there, but the fortified walls that they put up are definitely holding, and you can tell that there's fire has been lit on the other side because just the glow, because it's fully darkness at this point. And so they're definitely trying to do things. They've got some of the guards who are on the top of the walls, throwing down buckets of what looks like water to quell that. And so they're doing a relatively good job, but they're still trying to direct. There's not like a battling ram. You can't really tell that there's like a forceful entry being, taken on the wall itself or the door. So it's very much just a very much just like a situation where they're getting ready for an imminent breach, but they're doing a good job of holding it off. And so whereabouts are you guys at this point? Like, are you hanging back? You right up against where are you guys at the moment?
Gibble would start trying to go through whatever crowd there is, because he's short, can't see crap, and he wants to see whatever's going on.
Okay. And in relation to the city guard outpost here, and you guys are getting your first view of the now charred out remains of the rested owl, and of course the South Keep. Where are you in relation to these points?
I guess just moving as far forward as I can until Gibble's able to see whatever's going on out front or
okay
down there. Yeah.
Are you all with Gibble, or are you guys what's your? You guys want to be at the forefront in case something happens?
Erie's following Gibble.
All right.
I'm afraid Gibble's going to get lost in the shuffle, so I don't want to lose.
Okay.
Erie's also giving the South Keep the fingers he walks by.
Torga smacks him in the head again. Idiot!
All right. So you guys get to the forefront, and what you see in front of you is quite intimidating. Here, let me just go back to my Google here.
Intimidating or exciting?
Well, that works both ways, right? So that's for you guys. It's a walk in the park, and as you guys get to the forefront, you see that the fortified wall is starting to definitely give because of the fire and sort of the pressure. You sort of see like a not so much like I said like a battling ram, but like a push, like a shoulder shoving. I mean, and this is a thick wall, but you get the sense you can smell the smoke, and you guys are sort of like all in like a circular area of sort of surrounding that door and anticipating what could be coming through the breach. And you hear clanging, you hear like metal meeting wood, and that doorway that would allow traffic into, even though they've fortified it, that is broken through. And as you see breaking through that, like some of the shards of the door, this one of the skeletons like pokes his head. And like, here's Johnny. No, he just pokes his head through, and like it's trying to move itself and break through the wood. And at that very moment, a whole bunch of guards just launch their spears right at it, and of course they just like fly through it. They bounce off, no damage, of course, on the skeleton. But yeah, you guys. So you only see one right now. There's just one coming through it, and as you can see, other skeletons within that doorway are sort of trying to crumble away that one weak point of this massive wall, which is basically essentially a doorway. So it's a very controlled access point, but it's an access point nonetheless.
Oh shit, we gotta do something.
Language, boy. I'm just fucking kidding.
All right. I turn around for a second. I'm like, nobody look. Nobody look.
Wait, what are you about to do?
Trying to take your clothes off.
Yeah.
I'm not taking my clothes off.
You said don't look. That's usually the only time anybody tells me not to look. I mean, unless you got
It's not
it for me.
It's not that kind of role playing.
Just carry on without me. I'll be there in just a sec.
Why does this
So-
feel like every other time you're just standing in the back with a blank look on your face?
So, as you guys are standing there waiting to sort of engage, because it's at this point, I mean, you could literally move up if you wanted to. You could move up to the doorway and attack this first skeleton. And at this point, Axor actually notices you guys and sort of like looks at you guys and like nods and like thanks that you're here. And Axor says to his guards and the city guard and the royal guard, it's like, your weapons will have no effect on them. They are magical beings that are been raised from the dead. Stand ready to make a wall in case that they do breach, but let the protectorate and the magical weapons try and take out as much as they can. And then Axor takes out his sword too, and he runs up towards the door.
Okay, I'm ready.
Holy fuck!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
God, what the hell is that?
My mask!
Remember the mask that I got from the theater?
Oh my god.
You know what would look awesome is if you picked your nose while wearing the mask. I didn't think she'd I didn't think she'd actually do it. That was awesome.
Are you trying to pick your nose now with it? Like, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on. It happens sometimes.
Knock that shit off and help us.
Okay. Alright. I'm coming.
That is creepy as fuck. Oh my god.
That's pretty
Oh,
badass.
Jesus. All right, so basically you have the combination of city guard and royal guard making almost like a wall of human bodies that maybe, within, I'll give you proportional here. Sort of like if this is if you guys can see my cursor here,
Yep.
Sort of enveloping, creating like a buffer zone and creating like basically a human flesh wall in case they do break through. And now the doorway is basically broken down, and there are two skeletons trying to make their way through the remaining shards of the doorway as you guys are there in the front. And like I said, Axor is moving forward towards it, and he is going to... Give me a second here. He is going to take a swing. Okay. Come on. All right. He is going to take a swing at that, and Oh, actually, he misses on that one, but he's got multi-attack, I believe. Let me check. Okay. Yeah, he's got 2 attacks, so... Oh, and that's a hit on that one. So... It's going to be 1d8 plus 3. Oh, nice. 11. Oh, actually, he takes down the first skeleton with 1 swing. Well, second swing. So second swing, 1 swing kill. So that he's sort of part of the club. So
we're gonna start this game again.
Look here, he's better than you.
Gibble. We'll just keep track this time and see what happens.
Why?
All right, so he smashes through. So obviously which makes sense. It's Captain Axor. He takes down 1 with 1 swing, and as the other skeleton breaches through the doorway, I would like you each to roll for initiative.
Yes. I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
I don't know. What'd you get?
Natty 1
Oh,
plus
God.
1, so I'm at a 2. I think I'm gonna go last.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll just
change
sit here. I'll play cleanup. That's what I'll do.
I got a 19.
Got a
Woo!
You got it, Brock.
changing dice. I've rolled my d20 has not rolled anything higher than like a 5.
So you said 7, right, Gibble?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be Axor. Whew, okay. Okay, so, Ditari, you actually have first hit. There's one that is clear, and then there is another one coming into the breach behind it.
All right. How far away is he from me?
You guys are maybe 10 feet, 12 feet, somewhere in there, because you guys are within that that bubble area of the guard sort of protecting, and it was Axor who rolled up right up to them and killed one, but you guys were moving up a little bit, but like not right in the fray.
All right.
So you got a clear shot on one for sure.
Oh, sweet. Okay. We're going to cast Thunder Wave. And I'm going to tell Gibble, I know Erie's behind me, but I'm going to tell Gibble to duck down. And let's roll a hit.
Even lower than he is now?
Oh, that's true. I am standing above him.
Force of habit.
Pensive, terrifying mask is sort of funny to hear.
Be careful, you're gonna yell duck and Gibble's gonna go run looking for a duck.
Oh, man.
This is true.
That's 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yes. All right. I'm casting it. Nope, that's 10. 2 and 3. All right. That is 15 and 6 is 21 plus my modifier is 24 and
Oh, yeah, you hit.
my
Yeah.
mask oops, I did that on mistake. My mask gives me a +3 on spell attacks. So what did I say that was?
24.
Yeah,
24, 27 damage.
Yeah. Skeleton number 1 through the doorway is annihilated.
Yeah!
I don't remember saying you were playing, so that one didn't count.
Didn't count?
for those of you who are watching who haven't run away from your TV screen or your monitor or your phone because of the terrifying ass thing in front of the Tari's face, can you explain quickly what that mask is about?
Yes, this is called a Jester's Mask. And when we had a one-shot where Brad was our DM, Gibble found this mask. It's a wondrous item that we found in the back of the theater. However, only a bard can use it. So it gives me special powers. But I also have this crazy thing that whenever anybody tells me to do something, when I'm wearing the mask, I start doing that thing. I can't not do it.
Now, is that from anybody?
Yeah, if anybody tells me to do anything. Like,
But
Erie
they would
was
have to know
telling
that-
me to pick my nose, so I had to pick my nose.
Oh, so the person would have to know that vulnerability within that mask.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, so that was your attack. You only have one attack.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I only have one attack.
Okay. All right. So next up is Axor, which makes sense. He's right there. Skeleton number 2, and as you guys, so Gibble and Erie, you guys see as the Tatari and Axor are working through the skeletons. As I said, there's one skeleton moving into the breach, and behind it, there's a zombie is making its way through. And Axor, he actually misses on that one. First one. It's the second
Come
one.
on, hard ass, do better.
Hard ass.
Hard ass. Oh, I think he gave inspiration. Yeah, he got it. That's a hit. Oh, that's 6. Okay. Damage. All right. So Axor misses his first swing, but lands it on the backside. Shit. On the back swing. And basically undercuts the skeleton completely, almost killing it, but not. It's still alive, but it's basically just a torso right now, like a spine and an upper torso. And next up is going to be the skeleton itself. Actually, he's going to roll at a disadvantage.
Because he's an ankle biter now.
Exactly, and he misses. He misses Axor. And now I'm also going to roll initiative in this grouping for the zombie who's through. Hey, guess who rolled lower than Erie?
Finally.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. All right. That means up next is Gibble.
All right.
So
what?
you're about. You've got a skeleton who's been cleaved at the bottom, and then you have a zombie who's come through the breach.
Okay. Gibble's gonna go right for the zombie.
Okay.
He's gonna be running right towards it with his great axe out. His special great axe. Gibble's special great axe, as I have it named. Punch the zombie. Well, first swing was completely awful with a 14. Wait.
A 14 you rolled?
Yeah.
That's a hit on the zombie.
Yes. That's kind of broken. Alright. So then that's gonna be... Oh my god. 6 damage. The lowest damage I could have rolled for it. 6 slashing damage.
6 dash. Okay.
Alright. And then that was a 19. I rolled like a 30 on that one.
A 30?
30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
that's
your
a hit.
30-sided
Have a plus-
dice?
Yeah.
with the added bonus, I have crazy. I have a plus 12 for my great axe.
Damn.
So That's
So
why it's
yeah,
much
that's
more-
definitely a hit.
All right.
Nope, that's a miss.
No,
Yes.
that's a miss. All right, 15 damage.
And on the zombie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you land your second, you said how much damage? Sorry, I'm sorry.
15.
15. Okay. And as you do that, you land that cleave that second shoulder. Basically, you see coming up behind it is another zombie, and he's going to use the advantage. He's going to take a swing at you out of order until we put him in because he's right there. Okay.
Yuri's gonna yell from over Gibble's shoulder, "Bitch, wait your turn!" Don't you talk back to me!
I get enough of that from Torga.
Torga does it by herself.
He misses. He just took a wild stab swing at that. All right, I'm going to roll his initiative right now for the new one.
Both ducks. Really missing.
Oof, a 9. Okay, zombie 2.
Just gonna pour myself another mug of mead. I got time.
Oh, I can't drink my coffee in this mask. Oh. It's okay.
And
Oh,
then,
that's so
as that
refreshing,
second
sorry.
zombie comes through, in comes another skeleton with an 8. Let's go. 2, it's an 8. All right. Eerie, it's your roll. It's your attack. Sorry.
Oh, that's marvelous. So, Erie's gonna grin at Gibble. Let's play, shall we? He's going to cast Booming Blade on his Great Axe.
Okay.
And then he's going to pick his Great Axe up and attack the zombie that just came through and took a swing at Gibble.
All right, and that's a fresh one too, by the way. Well, as fresh as a zombie.
That's
Poor
a
choice of words on that one.
zombie. He's got that fresh dead smell.
Kind of stinks.
And that would
Absolutely
be a 13 to hit.
That is a hit.
Gonna make
Marvelous.
Gibble vomit.
So,
11 plus...
stinky.
Gibble hates the smell of dead things.
Yeah. I like it when they're fresh, not pissed.
Oh my god.
So that's... Sorry, that's 11 damage from his Great Axe. Then that would be 3 thunder damage from the Booming Blade. And if he...
That's 14 total. Okay.
14 total.
Okay. Okay. And that's
And
it.
then
That's
Yuri
your.
has- Oh no, he's got 2 attacks. He's going to do the same thing to the same one.
Okay.
And this one's going to be 25 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
With... That would be 13 regular damage and 1 thunder damage. So 14.
That destroys that second zombie.
Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die!
Ah.
I know,
That's
singing's your
good.
thing, I'm not great at it.
And that took care of. No, actually, that's this one. The one near that. The one that's. You guys are. Yeah, so you guys are all in proximity. So I'm gonna roll.
See, Gibble, that's how you finish it.
You know what? I did all the hard work. Thank you very much.
Mine was dead fresh. Oh, don't drink while you're fighting. Fuck me.
So it's gonna be Gibble, Eerie, Tatari, and Axor. 1d4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is gonna be Axor. 2, 1. Gibble, the. Actually, it makes perfect. Actually, the zombie that you almost killed takes a swing at you.
Bring it.
Are you looking at it eye to eye?
17 to hit.
That
Holy shit.
beats.
Yeah, plus 3 each 5.2. Okay. 1d6 bludgeoning damage. 6 damage total.
Ah, come on! Get your slutty, sneaky fingers off your face. Off my
Just a
face.
big smack on him.
Ah!
Tari, as a reaction to that, I grow my big giant dragon wings. Okay, they're not real wings, but you know they're like an illusion. But those dragon wings come out and like shelter Gibble. They wrap around him, and it gives Gibble a +4 bonus to his armor class.
Wait, what?
Dang.
I just protected you in my dragon wings.
I don't have
So your
+4.
armor class has a +4 for this shot. Did that still hit you?
No, because it was literally met it. It just barely.
Yes! I protected you!
That's not terrifying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get a -4 in all active because you're terrified of the mask she's wearing.
Gibble may have just hit himself with the combination of the zombie coming at him, and then all of a sudden, like, this wing from Creepy Mask over here is coming over to envelop him.
Yeah, they're like
What's that
ethereal
smell?
wings. I just enveloped him with ethereal dragon wings, because I
Dang.
don't have my real wings just yet.
These are like
You're
training
ethereal
wings?
drag.
Yeah, like training wings. That's nice. I like
Your
that.
training wings kind of stink. Smell like goblin shit.
It's just air, Gibba. I mean, Eerie.
And that's a reaction, right? Because of what? Someone attacked
Yeah.
your party member or something? Like what's the what's that like what's the
The whole
inception
thing,
of that?
it's part of the gift of the metallic dragon that I have.
Okay.
When
okay.
you or another creature I can see within 5 feet of me is hit by an attack, I can use my reaction to grant a +4 bonus to the target's AC against that attack roll, potentially
Okay.
causing it to miss. I can use it 4 times per long rest.
Okay. Okay. And so you finish that reaction and we're at the top of the order and it's your attack actually. You have
Yeah.
So you
a
immediately get
skeleton.
that reaction there too. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got a skeleton basically the size of Gibble, sort of crawling his way forward. You got a zombie who is quite damaged, and you've got a fresh skeleton who just came through the breach. Now,
Right.
you also don't notice anything behind that skeleton, so that this little mini onslaught seems to have stopped, or at least this wave.
Okay. The one that just went after Gibble, I am going to cast. We're gonna cast Chill Touch.
Chill touch, okay.
Chill Touch, yes. So that is 18 plus.
So you have to place your hand on it, like.
No.
No, I'll
Okay, all right.
explain this.
Okay.
It's a 28 to hit.
You're okay. You're good.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm going to create a ghostly skeletal hand in the shape of a creature, or in the space of a creature within range. My range is 240 feet with this one.
Holy shit.
He's just out of range. No, just kidding.
On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of his next turn. Until then,
Okay.
that necrotic hand just clings to the target.
Oh, does it do like additional damage or like repeated damage, or just each round, or like how does that work, or is it just like one time and that's it?
Oh! If it hits an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of his next turn.
I mean, no, don't look further into that. That's fine. Just do your first attack. That's better for me.
Sorry. Okay, that is 5 plus my 3 from the mask. That's 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't have immunity to necrotic. I thought it did. Oh well. Okay, so 8, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage if it decides
And a
to
disadvantage.
attack me.
Okay. Well, he's not going to be attacking for a while. So he's still alive, of course. So next up is Axor, who's going to finish off. Oh, nice, 14 of it. He's going to kill. And he kills the remnant of the skeleton. And for his second attack, he's going to go for the zombie. Come on. Oh, nice. 16. That's it. It's a hit. 1d8 plus 3. Ooh, and he kills. Wow. So Axor just put on a clinic for you guys. He basically positions himself perfectly between the skeleton. He like swipes one and then back and then stabs the other, the second zombie. And now all that's left is the last skeleton that just came through the breach. And next,
way to go, Axor.
it's those buns, I tell you. It's all that workout. So this is the take that. It's going to be next up is he did good. That's actually Gibble.
Ha! Alright,
Yeah,
so what's
yeah.
left right in front of me? Is there still one damage? Or-
There's that one. Yeah, there's only
right.
one beast left in this area, and it's the skeleton that Tatari just cast that spell with that necrotic damage on it.
Excellent. I'm gonna smack it with Gibble's special great axe as
Nice.
with a 22
Nice.
to hit.
22 to hit. That is a hit.
All right, and we are going to do. Oh wait, what's the damage I add to that? 10 damage, and I will add +4 to that to make it 14 because of my Fury of the Small.
And that is dead. You finish off
Good.
the skeleton.
Oh,
Dead.
yeah.
Gibble's gonna
And so-
swing his axe, like do a big undercut, and be like, yeah, and bones just flies everywhere.
That counts as 2
Bone
hits,
strike.
Gibble.
Gibble's gonna flip off Fury. Fuck up. It was epic, don't ruin it.
I'm not saying it wasn't
And so-
epic. I'm just saying it's 2 hits.
I'm a 2-hit you later.
That's what your mom said.
So as you guys are like sort of looking through the the breach, checking, you see like the embers. You don't see anything coming. Like you said, it gets hard to. Well, you guys have dark vision, in fact. What's your dark vision depth?
I want to say it's 60.
That's a great question, actually.
I believe I'm 60 feet as well. Yeah,
I
I'm 60
think that's
feet.
the default for it, is 60 feet. Yeah, it's 60
Okay.
feet, I believe.
So
Yep,
you
see.
guys are able to look out, and so is oh, actually, I don't think Dragonborn have dark vision, in fact, or do they? Let me see. Anyways, you guys look out, and you don't see anything coming through this breach. And as you guys are like looking out there, you hear screams from behind you, and from behind, like the wall of like the guards and stuff. And you hear like not so much screams, like trying to get attention, and you hear through like it's not very far. It's in fact coming from the South Keep. They're here! They're here! They're breaching the cell! They're breaching the cell! So what do you guys do?
Run.
Could we tell who was screaming?
You see, like, so you guys turn around and move, and it's not very far. I mean, towards that sort of area, and everyone's sort of turning around now, and Axor is doing the same thing, and it's sort of all breaking down, and you see, 30 feet in front of you, where at the, sort of one of the corners, the front corner of the South Keep. There's a guard there, like waving. He says, "They're here!" And as he's saying that, he's and you see, he starts to turn blue, and like this shard of ice comes bursting through his chest, and he's like, and falls to the ground. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode, Chapter 5, The Deadfall Summoning. Tune in next week for the continuation of yet another battle with the undead. I'd like to thank the players and for a great night. We hope Tina's doing well. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat, everyone who joined and participated. It was a great night, some great story stuff and some action. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next week. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, friends.